We begin this half hour with the coronavirus pandemic across the state. California is set for its June 15th full reopening of the economy. As 17's Ashley Zavala reports, state leaders are laying out specifics of what that will look like.
One of the main takeaways from this announcement is that on June 15th, the people and businesses in this state will have the responsibility of making their own health and safety decisions. California state leaders feel that in a few weeks, the state will be in a good place to do so. California state leaders confirm they will drop capacity limits, physical distancing requirements, and other restrictions June 15th.
We feel like we are tracking well towards meeting our goals of being ready for June 15th.
With vaccines widely available, a state positivity rate at 1%, and 35.5 million doses of the vaccine distributed, the state's top health and economic officials announced the specific plans Friday.
We've been consulting widely with the business community and with employers. I think our shared objective has always been to get the economy open as quickly as we can by safely doing so and ensuring that they've worked so hard to keep their employees, their customers, and the community safe.
Along with no more rules for businesses, state leaders say California will follow the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention guidance on travel, meaning no more discouraged trips or voluntary quarantines for those returning to the state. The state will also follow the CDC's lead on masking, no longer requiring them for vaccinated Californians in most situations.
The big message today is we're at a place with this pandemic where those requirements of the past are no longer needed for the foreseeable future.
The state is set to make recommendations and one requirement for mega events. For outdoor events with more than 10,000 people, the state will recommend venues verify vaccinations, a negative COVID-19 test, or allow guests to attend wearing a mask. For indoor events with more than 5,000 people, the state will require vaccine verification or a negative COVID-19 test. Health officials say guests can self-attest. Health and Human Services Secretary Dr. Mark Ghaly said more details on the process will be coming soon. Ghaly is adamant California has no plans to use a vaccine verification system statewide, but will work with venues and other private businesses that plan to use them.
And our intention is to provide some guidance, some guidelines, so that those who do implement it do it in a way with ultimate integrity, responsibility, in a way that doesn't discriminate, and a whole host of other concerns.
Now, there are still 10 counties in California's second most restrictive tier, the red tier. With that in mind, state officials say that local governments still have the power to keep their own restrictions if they feel that it's necessary. In Sacramento, Ashley Zavala, 17 News.